to NSO at Home Live, a concert series created by the musicians of the National Symphony Orchestra. My name is Marissa Regni. I'm the principal second violin of the National Symphony. I'll be your host tonight and every Sunday night as we bring live music into your homes and hopefully into your hearts. Tonight we have a terrific string quartet of four of my wonderful NSO colleagues. We have Concertmaster Nurit Bar-Josef, Assistant Principal Second Dayna Hepler, Principal Viola Daniel Foster, and Cellist Britton Riley. Also, we will be joined by one of our Youth Fellowship Program alumna. Julia Angelov will be joining us on the violin. She graduated high school in 2019 and from our program in 2019, so we will catch up with her and see all that she has been up to in the past year and a half, and we look forward to that. We're going to start off with a bit of Beethoven, and this evening we're going to be talking about a really special program that the National Symphony does. It's called In Your Neighborhood. This fall, so September, October, and November, members of the National Symphony are going into DC area hospitals and performing for those frontline workers, the doctors, the nurses, the staff. They truly are the heroes during this pandemic. And so we want to dedicate this broadcast to all of those doctors, nurses, and staff that are working all over the world right now and just doing such amazing work. So our musicians have been playing at these hospitals, bringing our music and hopefully some calming, soothing atmosphere to all that they are doing. So we were going to head over now to Sibley Memorial Hospital, which is in Washington, D.C., where Nurit, Dayna, Dan, and Britt will be playing a movement of Beethoven's Opus 18 No. 1 String Quartet. Let's head over to them right now. Wow. Thanks, guys. I know everybody at the hospital there loved that. It was so energetic and it was terrific. Thank you so much. We're going to head over to our youth fellowship student now. So as I mentioned, we're going to have an alumna on. We are going to bring a couple of the students that have graduated from our program and kind of see what they've been doing since they left us and went off into the wild. Julia was a member of our youth fellowship program. And just as a recap, our fellowship program is for high school students, and they get to study and mentor with members of the National Symphony Orchestra. They also get to play chamber music and coach that with the members of the symphony orchestra. They watch our orchestra rehearsals. They sit in with us sometimes. So it's a really terrific way to sort of foster the amazing artistic talent of these kids, as we've seen all summer long and into the fall. They're just remarkable artists and young people. So we're going to bring now Julia's mentor in the program was our very own concertmaster Nurit, who you just heard playing. So let's head over to Nurit now and talk to her about Julia.
Hi, Marissa.
Hey,
welcome. So great to see you. Thank you for having me on.
Oh my gosh, thank you. Thank you for being with us.
Absolutely. I could spend, as I told you earlier, I could spend hours talking about Julia. So I'll try to keep it short. I mean, basically, yeah. So as you mentioned, I was her NSO coach and mentor, and she actually studied. The connection that we had is that she actually studied with the teacher I studied with at the Curtis Institute, who was Aaron Rosand. And you know, he had called me and told me about her, and she played for me, and that was it. I knew I had to work with her. She was just you know, so very talented and just so poised and elegant, and a beautiful violinist, beautiful musician, and a beautiful human being. So
yeah, and how great that she got to work with you of all people. And so that's so terrific. And I mean, I love that connection too, that you shared the same teacher. That's very special. So that's
indeed.
Yeah. So we're going to bring her on right now and talk a little bit with her. So let's bring Julia on.
Hello.
Hi.
Oh, nice to see you. Oh. It's like a little reunion. Screen to screen reunion. So first of all, we should say in the background there is Christopher Schmidt playing the piano. Yay, hi. Thank you so much for being there, masked and all. Fantastic. Julia, you graduated from high school in 2019. And then where did you head off to for college?
Yeah, so I went to Coburn Conservatory, where I am in my sophomore year right now. And that's in Los Angeles. So yeah.
But you're not in LA right now, right?
Yeah, unfortunately not. We are on Zoom for classes, and that's how we'll be spending the rest of the semester as of now.
Mm-hmm. Right. And it's so sad that you can't travel, because I find this fascinating. You are the owner of 3 passports.
Yeah. Yes, I was born here, so I do have a U.S. citizen, and my mom is Japanese, so I have my Japanese citizenship. And recently, actually, I got my Bulgarian citizenship just a couple years ago. After playing actually a recital at the embassy, the ambassador handed me over a passport, and it was just the greatest, honor and a beautiful moment. So yeah, I do have 3 passports.
Someday, again, you'll be able to get on the airplane and go to all sorts of fabulous places. Well, the piece you're playing for us tonight is Spanish, a Spanish influence. So that's like a little bit of travel without a passport necessary. So thank you, Nurit, for joining us and for all that you did to support Julia along the way.
So great to see you, Julia. I can't wait to hear you. I'm great to see you, Marissa.
Oh, great to see you. So, Julia, I know you're going to switch your microphone over now so that you can play, but thanks you too, and we'll be back with you in just a second, Julia.
Thank you.
Cannot wait. So, as she gets ready to perform, I just want to give a little, hint. If you've been enjoying these programs, or perhaps you're just logging on for the first time, but you're enjoying this evening, perhaps you'll consider a donation to the National Symphony Orchestra. It's very simple to do. You go to our website, kennedy-center.org/support NSO, and any monetary amount you're willing and able to give, of course, is 100% tax deductible and would mean the world to us during these uncertain times for everyone in the world, but the arts are certainly suffering. And so we would appreciate anything you are able and willing to give. So now let's head over to Julia for this fantastic piece. Cannot wait to hear her. Here's Julia. Gosh, Julia, wow, you are doing well. We wish you all the best and cannot wait to follow you and your career. My gosh, that was phenomenal. So thank you to Julia. Thank you to Nurit for coming on. And thank you, Nurit, for guiding her along her journey. So fantastic. I want to remind all of you, you can follow us on all of our different platforms. We are on Facebook, we are on Instagram, and we are on YouTube. On Facebook, we are NSO Musicians. On Instagram, NSO_musicians. And you can search for us on YouTube as NSO Musicians. We're always posting all kinds of content, videos and such, and pictures. of all the things we've been trying to do in the past 6 months. So please follow us, subscribe to us, and like us if you will. That would be fantastic. We are going to head over now to Britton Riley. We call him Britt. He is a fantastic cellist. Of course, you just heard him a little bit earlier in the Haydn quartet, but we're going to head over to his home now, and he is going to grace us with some solo Bach. I'm so excited because he's so fabulous and such a wonderful person. So let us head over to Britt right now.
Hey, Marissa.
Hey, Britt. So good to see you.
Good to see you too.
Thanks. I'm at the beach right now, actually, which I maybe you can figure that out because of all the pictures, but it's so nice to hear all this music at the beach. It's very soothing. So cannot wait to hear you play. You joined the orchestra a year ago, I guess, right? This is your second year.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like that, but yeah, it was just last September, so it's been a full season already.
You had 6 months on, 6 months off.
Yeah.
Don't get used to it. It's not like that all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you're so fabulous. And I know you've been doing a number of these In Your Neighborhood programs, so I thank you for that because that's just such a great way to give back.
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun.
And you joined us, tell everyone where you came from when you joined the National Symphony.
I moved here last summer from Toronto, where I played in the Toronto Symphony for 4 years, and before that I was in Calgary Philharmonic, which is in Western Canada.
Yeah, so bringing your Canadianness to us. I love it. Well, we cannot wait to hear your Bach. Thank you so much for playing it. It's always good to hear Bach. Always good to be involved. And thank you for all that you do. And you're just a valued member of the orchestra. So glad to have you part of the NSO family. So whenever you're ready, the stage is yours, Britt.
Okay, thanks.
Thank you, Britt. Oh my gosh, so beautiful. Wow, you can see why we love him. It's so gorgeous. So I appreciate you coming on, Britt, and sharing that wonderful music with us. Played just so magnificently. Next week, we will be back next Sunday at 7 p.m. and we are going to be featuring NSO violinist Joel Fuller and his family. His wife Susan is going to be coming on, plus his 2 kids, Jonah and Noel, so that'll be exciting. Pianist Lisa Emmenheiser will be joining us. She's been on the show several times now, so you'll probably recognize her. And our youth fellowship student is Valeria Serrano. She plays the viola, so please join us next Sunday at 7. We're going to head over now to NSO Principal Viola Dan Foster to talk a bit about this NSO In Your Neighborhood program. He has done a lot of these little mini performances in several of the area hospitals. So let's go over there and talk to Dan for just a bit. Here's Dan.
Hey, Marissa. Good to see you.
Hey, Dan. So I guess full disclosure to our audience, the video that they're about to see a video, right? Because you are not at Sibley Hospital.
I'm not going to be able to instantly
You're in your
transport
home.
myself. Yeah.
So this is a performance that you all did a couple of days ago, and obviously we've been doing most of our performances during the day, not at night. So you so graciously recorded this video for us to be able to see and relish in. So thank you for doing that. So you have been doing a lot of these hospital programs. This is your 3rd or 4th?
Yeah, I've done 3 of them. I've got 3 more coming up as well. So yeah, I've been doing as many as I can.
Yeah, as many as you can. It's like, and you've been on their show a bunch too. So you're a busy man.
Trying to keep busy, absolutely.
Trying to keep busy, right?
Stay out of trouble.
So I should also tell the audience, normally our In Your Neighborhoods, we go into a neighborhood and we sort of decide where we're going to perform for a week. And it's a little bit of the full orchestra, but mostly little groups going into, coffee houses, restaurants, churches, schools, just things like that. This is a very different model that we're doing this year and going into the hospitals. Can you talk a little bit about like how that's been different or?
Yeah, I mean, it's obviously, it was a great idea of how to make it a little different this year, make it special this year. And I think it's been really great from the standpoint of the performer. For me, actually, it has given me an opportunity to do more because it's not all squeezed into one week. So, I can do something one week, something the next week. And so that's been nice. And, we're going, one of the big differences is we're going not into places of entertainment, we're going into places of work where work is going on, important work is going on. And so it's less of a concert. I mean, there may be people who will listen to the whole thing, but a lot, it's like people will come and listen to a few minutes and then they'll go, it's just a chance. The nice thing, it's a chance for people to just get a little bit of a break from their day, just a moment to just kind of be in the moment and kind of just enjoy something nice in the middle of the day. And so it's just been nice to offer that and to realize when you're in a hospital setting, kind of like how it is for us as performers, we perform, but we know that we have all this support staff working with us. And when you're playing at the hospital, you're just realizing again that you're beyond just the doctors who are doing all that great work. There's so many people who have to make the whole thing work. And so you're basically playing for any and all of those people. And that's really nice.
Yeah. And I feel like, boy, this is like one small way we can give back to all that they are doing right now, just putting themselves out there. And so thank you for all you've been doing. And I loved the Beethoven. I thought it was fabulous. We're about to hear 3 movements of a Haydn quartet. Again, this was performed at Sibley Memorial Hospital in Washington, D.C. That hospital has a special place in my heart because my daughter was born there, and I know your 2 kids were born there.
That is right. That's right. Spent some good times there. Yes.
In close time too. Like your son was born shortly after my daughter, so we just crossed paths at Sibley
That's right.
Hospital.
You were leaving, we were going in. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. So I'm always happy to go to Sibley and hear music from there. So thank you so much, Dan. And we're going to head over now and see and hear this performance that you all did at Sibley Hospital. Here's Nurit, Dayna, Dan, and Britt. Yay, bravo. So great. And I don't know, if Haydn doesn't make you happy, there's something wrong. So great. I know that the people at Sibley Hospital, you know, that meant so much to them, as it means so much to all of us listening tonight. So thank you to Nurit, Dayna, Dan, and Britt for taking their wonderful music to that hospital, and for all of my NSO colleagues that have been going all around the Washington, D.C. metro area, so into Virginia as well, and playing at these hospitals. That's just an incredible gift that we can hopefully give back to these people that have been working so hard during this difficult time. So again, we dedicate this program tonight to all of those frontline workers who are truly, truly heroic human beings right now. That is it for us tonight. So I just want to remind you, if you would like to donate money, you can do so by going to kennedy-center.org/support NSO, and any amount that you give, of course, is tax deductible. I want to remind you that you can come back next week and find us here at 7 p.m. and we will be featuring NSO violinist Joel Fuller and his family, and pianist Lisa Emmenheiser, and our youth fellowship student is Valeria Serrano. She will be on the viola. So please join us next Sunday at 7. I, of course, want to thank my wonderful production team, Bob Reardon, Jamie Roberts, and Dave Murray. I want to thank Thomas Baker for helping to create that beautiful artwork that you see at the beginning of the show. Normally, I thank Sophie Edwards for hooking up all my cables and lights, but I am at the beach right now without her. I'm actually with my mom. So I got to thank my mom, Charlotte Lord, for helping, because she was dinkering with all the lights to make sure this looked okay. So thank you to her. She watches every week now. She got to see it actually behind the scenes, so that's kind of fun. Thanks to all of you for tuning in week after week, and we hope to see you again very soon. Stay safe, stay healthy.